All the same, I should like it all plain and clear, said Bilbo, obstinately, putting on his business manner, usually reserved for people who tried to borrow money off him, and doing his best to appear wise and prudent and professional and live up to Gandalf's recommendation. Also, I should like to know about risks, out-of-pocket expenses, time required and remuneration, and so forth, by which he meant, what am I going to get out of it? And am I going to come back alive? I don't know half of you half as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve. I am old, Gandalf. I don't look it, but I am beginning to feel it in my heart of hearts. Well preserved indeed, he snorted. Why, I feel all thin, sort of stretched, if you know what I mean, like butter that has been scraped over too much bread. That can't be right. I need a change, or something. One ring to rule them all, one ring to find them. One ring to bring them all and in the darkness bind them. Some who have read the book, or at any rate have reviewed it, have found it boring, absurd, or contemptible, and I have no cause to complain, since I have similar opinions of their works, or of the kinds of writing that they evidently prefer. Hill. Yes, that was it. But it is a hasty word for a thing that has stood here ever since this part of the world was shaped. This is the master ring, the one ring to rule them all. This is the one ring that he lost many ages ago, to the great weakening of his power. He greatly desires it, but he must not get it. And it is also said, answered Frodo, go not to the elves for counsel, for they will say both no and yes. Oft in lies truth is hidden. Valor needs first strength, and then a weapon. Indeed, I have not seen them roused like this for many an age. We Ents do not like being roused, and we never are roused unless it is clear to us that our trees and our lives are in great danger. The praise of the praiseworthy is above all rewards. Such is oft the course of deeds that move the wheels of the world, small hands do them because they must, while the eyes of the great are elsewhere. Let them march now and sing. We have a long way to go, and there is time ahead for thought. It is something to have started. The world is indeed full of peril, and in it there are many dark places, but still there is much that is fair, and though in all lands love is now mingled with grief, it grows perhaps the greater. But do not despise the lore that has come down from distant years, for oft it may chance that old wives keep in memory word of things that once were needful for the wise to know. The wise speak only of what they know. To crooked eyes truth may wear a wry face. Oft the unbidden guest proves the best company. The hasty stroke goes oft astray. I do so like green eggs and ham. Thank you. Thank you, Sam I am. Would you like them in a house? Would you like them with a mouse? Would you eat them in a box? Would you eat them with a fox? Say. I like green eggs and ham. I do. I like them, Sam, I am. If you will let me be, I will try them. You will see. You may like them. You will see. You may like them in a tree. You do not like them. So you say. Try them. Try them. And you may. Try them and you may, I say. Say. In the dark? Here in the dark. Would you, could you, in the dark? I would not, could not, in the dark. Would you? Could you? In a car? Eat them. Eat them. Here they are. I would not, could not, in the rain. Not in the dark. Not on a train. Not in a car. Not in a tree. I do not like them, Sam, you see. Would you, could you, on a boat? The old Onceler still lives here. Ask him. He knows. Then he grunts, I will call you by whisper-mophone, for the secrets I tell are for your ears alone. Describe him? That's hard, I don't know if I can. Get over here fast. Take the road to North Nitch. Turn left at Weehawken. Sharp right at South Stitch. And I first saw the trees. The truffula trees. The bright-colored tufts of the truffula trees. Mile after mile in the fresh morning breeze. I meant no harm. I most truly did not. But I had to grow bigger. So bigger I got. He'll tell you, perhaps, if you're willing to pay. On the end of a rope. He lets down a tin pail. And you have to toss in 15 cents. And a nail. And the shell of a great-great-great-grandfather snail. Sir, you are crazy with greed. There is no one on earth that would buy that fool's need. Then he pulls up the pail, makes a most careful count to see if you've paid him the proper amount. Usiness is business. And business must grow regardless of crummies in tummies, you know. And my poor barbier-loots are all getting the crummies because they have gas and no food in their tummies. Needs a find something that all people need. And on special dank midnights in August, he peeks out of the shutters and sometimes he speaks.